Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now the middle of February of 2025, and given that there are a lot of things happening right now with the whole Meghan Markle drama worsening over time over at Netflix and various other studios within the film industry / the Hollywood bubble, we know that one thing is for sure is that Meghan Markle continues to be the same old self-absorbed, narcissistic, greedy individual that she is. And one thing about all of this is that we know that we have a lot of other aspects taking place right now that are beginning to really call out Meghan Markle for who she truly is and what she's all about. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you all so very much for the great and kind support. So one thing about Meghan Markle right now is that we know that she is beginning to go on multiple rants, and she's also getting very much offended over the general public's opinion about her new series With Love Meghan by Netflix, one of the most universally rejected TV shows by Netflix in history, and the most failed marketing campaign that we have seen in a very long time. But what's interesting here has a lot more to do with Trey Parker and Matt Stone over at South Park Studios, which by the way is partnered with Paramount as they continue to put out more South Park episodes and specials out there with the upcoming DEI special that they're working on as we speak for release, of course, of this August. What's interesting about that, though, is that we also know that Meghan Markle is not happy about plans by Trey Parker and Matt Stone to create parodies of her that are really beginning to backfire basically on her image that she's really trying to cling to right now. What's interesting about this further, though, is how her behavior is right now toward Trey Parker and Matt Stone, South Park Studios / Paramount, and more. So let's get into this. Now, with the Meghan Markle drama now getting worse between her situation at Netflix and various other studios, one major development going on now involves Meghan Markle taking action against South Park Studios and Paramount after she was made fully aware through her contacts that they are preparing to mock her in the upcoming DEI special, that Paramount and South Park Studios are preparing to release this by August. Already Meghan Markle and her entire team have been in contact, pressuring South Park Studios and Paramount to withdraw from these developments, or else she is planning to create some form of a lawsuit towards South Park for engaging and mocking her on television and destroying her image. Already Meghan Markle informed that the parody of herself from South Park the first time created a negative impact on her career, and that she cannot afford another parody that's in the works of herself for the DEI special by South Park, and is already handing them serious legal warnings against creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone. However, Parker and Stone recently had deep arguments with Meghan Markle and her team that parody is 100% legal and that she holds no case. This is a very near similar situation to what happened when they mocked Kathleen Kennedy at the tail end of 2023. Now, the executives over at Paramount already had a brief conversation with Meghan Markle's team, including herself, that there is no case of her to create, and that they are now, in turn, pressuring Meghan Markle to back off, or else they will create a case for themselves against Meghan Markle for wrongfully labeling them for breaking the law. This is already creating chaos for Meghan Markle, since Trey Parker and Matt Stone are planning to go all out on Meghan Markle by making her the main focus in the DEI special, along with the addition of both Kathleen Kennedy and Rachel Zegler, since this new special will serve as a sequel, so to speak, to the Panderverse. Now guys, before I move on, let me just say one thing about this. What's great about South Park is that they really do poke fun at all sides, right? They're not biased. They do actually have a very open mind with who they're going to make fun of, who they're going to poke fun at, and it's all done in a very artistic and creative way that just works. It makes people laugh. It also wakes people up about a lot of nonsense that's going on in either the United States or around the entire globe today. And so I think that this whole parody version of Meghan Markle that's now in the works again, because they did this before with the Canadian illustration designs of Meghan Markle and Harry. I don't know if you guys saw that, but she was very unhappy about that. She had a lot of issues with Parker and Stone for doing that parody bit, and now you have another one in the works that's going to actually include different variations of Meghan Markle, different designs of her in this upcoming DEI special. One of which is going to be Megzilla. We talked about that as well, about what's actually going on right now. We'll talk more about that in just a second. But Parker and Stone They want to make sure that the DEI special is going to actually combine a lot of events, a lot of things that happened throughout 2024 and in this year, 2025. Now, both Parker and Stone, alright, are also planning to create more parodies of Meghan Markle outside of the DEI special, and are planning to bring her back in regular episodes to expand their usage of current events to be thrown into South Park. This development is also offending Meghan Markle deeply, to the point that she is also warning that she will be going public on live radio and different podcasts to expose her issues with South Park and the parodies that they created of her. She is already planning to go on Howard Stern to discuss her issues with both Trey Parker and Matt Stone, and how much of a negative impact they had on her life, reportedly. Meghan Markle is also already preparing to call out Paramount and South Park Studios in upcoming interviews that she has lined up to promote with Love Meghan, and this in turn is also creating more issues internally at Netflix, as this is also creating more drama. Now again, before I get to the major conclusion about this, you can see how she's trying to cope with the fact that she's not only getting called out by multiple personalities and celebrities right now on live television, but she's also getting poked fun at by Trey Parker and Matt Stone again. This massive special that's going to be big by the tail end of this summer, I think it's going to be a real big wake-up call to really kind of making a lot of those that don't really know Meghan Markle all that much, and they're going to learn about exactly who she is and what she's all about. Because there's a lot of people out there, believe it or not, that know nothing about Meghan Markle. They don't know anything about her history. They don't know anything about what she's doing right now to remain in the limelight, to remain in the spotlight, if you want to say that, as a celebrity, if you even want to call her that at all. But moving onwards, Meghan Markle is also already preparing to call out Paramount and South Park Studios in various other interviews. Parker and Stone at South Park are already preparing to make an official announcement for the DEI special, which will involve Meghan Markle as Megzilla, as one of the variations of her. A successor to the concept of Mecha Streisand from many seasons ago that was a mockery of Barbara Streisand. You guys may remember that one. So basically this concept is going to really bounce off ideas from what they did in the past, while also combining what actually happened in 2024 and 25. That's why I think Parker and Stone are waiting for Snow White 2025 to release, because the DEI special is also going to include Rachel Zegler, along with Kathleen Kennedy again, and now, you know, Meghan Markle. It's going to be an interesting trio, so to speak, of what's going to take place in this parody. Now again, I think the fact that she's going as far to say that she wants to create a legal case if they don't back off, and how Parker and Stone really set her straight. They really actually put her in her place and said, look, this is parody. It's 100% legal. There's nothing that she can do about this. And this is why so many companies, studios, organizations, etc. have failed time and time again when they tried to sue or create a lawsuit against South Park Studios, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, Paramount. It never worked, and that's exactly why. And Meghan Markle, I think, is going to realize that in the coming months. So overall, I would really like to hear what everyone has to say about Meghan Markle, South Park, Trey Parker, and Matt Stone, and what they're doing over there with the DEI special. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.